You are now listening to the number one podcast in the multiverse with your hosts, Azrin and Alfika.
This is All the Way with A&A.
Mm. Um, Why you ask me a hard question? Um, okay. Playoffs. Two words: high intensity. Um, well, oh, the bang, bang, bang.
Jazz. So let's get into it.
Let's get it.
All right. Nuggets, Jazz, 135, 125. Nuggets lead 1-0 in the series. Man, that was a hell of a game. Hell of a game.
Yeah, that's true. Did you watch it? I'll let you start since you're more energetic than I am. I guess I'll lead on you.
It's okay, man. I mean, I'll pass it to you for this first game because I have a lot to say for when it comes. You know who's coming next.
Okay. Okay. I guess you didn't watch it. No, I mean that's fine. This game, right? The Nuggets versus Jazz. I'll say a little bit about it, then we'll go straight to what you want to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good game. Mitch Ball, he had 57 points. It went to overtime, obviously, because of the annoyance of Murray
Ah.
and Jokic as well.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Like, you went off for a sec.
Oh, I did? No. I'm here. Yeah.
It was really an intense game. It went overtime, despite the fact that Utah is not full strength. I think that's a really good sign for them. At least they can put a fight without being full strength.
Right. I almost, I didn't watch this game because I almost passed on it because there are far more interesting games in my mind, like for me personally to watch. But when you said Mitch balled, I was like, oh man, I regret not watching this game because
Yeah, dude, like he was basically unguardable. Like if you score 57, like
yeah,
of course you're unguardable, right?
you allow that. That's
He
crazy.
allowed that much, and that's his playoff high and career high as well. Like all,
Career high and
Both.
playoff high. That's crazy. Wow.
yeah. So it was mental,
Yeah. Wow.
and I made like I think if you recall, I made like a statement before the shutdown that the Utah Jazz would be struggling mainly because D-Mitch and Gobert will not be on the same page. I would like to take that back. they're right now like on the they're on point now.
Yeah, but obviously you couldn't have known that when you made that prediction or that analysis.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's just I guess I was following what other people were saying,
Uh-huh.
despite in terms of chemistry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. I mean, like if you think about it, like, that's logical, but that's not the winning mentality, you know. Like if you just let it fester
Mm-hmm.
and grow, become GG lah.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
man. GG
Yeah.
1-0. That's
Yeah.
they lead by 10. I mean, they
respect.
won the game by 10, which is what do you say about the Jazz then? Can they come back in the series?
Can they come back in the series? They can. They can, but it's hard. It will be hard because, like, I expect at least a game 7. Which game 7 is bad for the Nuggets, and it's good for the Jazz because it will be deja vu all over again. If you recall, they won, the Nuggets won, had the 2 series they had was 7 games each, right? If you recall.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that means that they haven't improved. You know?
Yeah.
Like they need to change some things unless that guy, everyone's calling the next Kevin Durant, Michael Porter Jr. That guy, or
Oh.
Borbol. If they are a problem, then they might win. They might as well win the entire thing.
Right.
So that's all I want to say about it. Really.
Okay.
Like that.
No, I mean, I didn't really watch the game and I didn't even watch the highlights, so I think we can move on
You
to the
should.
next topic. Yeah,
You should.
from now
You
on,
should.
I will pay attention to this series because it looks like it's going to be a hot series. You know what? Also, from now on, from next episode, I'm going to keep track of all our current predictions because I want to see which of us gets the most right. So I'll make a new graphic and put
Dude, we're already wrong about
of game 1. Game 1 we're already wrong. Oh, but okay,
we're
wait.
already wrong.
We got one game wrong, but we didn't say that
Yeah.
who will win the first game. We just overall the series, right?
No, like we predicted last week that would sweep them. They're already down 1-0.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
So the
because
sweep is not possible at this point. It's either 4-1 or 4-2.
that's right.
I think it's most likely 4-2 because I mean let's go to your next. Let's go. To the
All right.
next
So
game.
because you have a few things to say about that, I'll have a few things to say about this next game, Raptors Nets. And I'm guessing you didn't watch this one, right?
I saw the stats. It's really impressive.
Right.
And I'm concerned for my team also, but you can talk.
Yeah,
talk
your
nonsense.
team comes next. But just I want to highlight a few things about what I saw on this game. Raptors and Nets, they reminded me, when I saw how the Raptors played, there's 2 things that it reminded me of. Why they won and why they're still champions. Because they lost a very key player from compared to last year. Kawhi Leonard is no longer in the team, but they played as if they didn't lose a step. They didn't miss a single chemistry bond because whoever is left picked up the pace, man. They reminded me of a champion's play. Like, when you saw Miami Heat, when you saw Golden State, and you saw the reigning champions play in the next season, usually when it's round 1, so they don't really, sometimes they sweep, sometimes they just let the ball drop. But Raptors play like champions, man.
They assert dominance.
Dominance
I
early.
agree.
So even if you look at the stats right now, they won by that much, they blew them out. And If it was Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant on the other team, it would be like, yeah, maybe the score will be tighter, but it will still be tough facing those two, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, because Raptors and Kevin Durant, they've met before. Raptors and Kyrie Irving, they've met before. So there's no telling that it's not going to be an interesting series next year. But so far, from what Raptors showed me, I think it's going to be a sweep. I predicted a 4-2 or 4-1, I think, but looks like it's going to be. It can be a sweep right now.
I agree. At least a sweep for me. At least for me. But realistically, maybe 4-1 is possible. Doesn't matter the win regardless.
Yeah.
You pointed. You made a point where if KD and Kyrie were there, it would have been a different series. I agree. I was about to say that, but you made the point for me already.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but despite that, like I saw the stats. I'll pull it up real quick. Just- I'll do it real quick. Van Fleet had 30, if I'm not mistaken. 30, like to a wobbled nuts. That's like ruthless. Yeah, he had 30. Yeah, he had 30. 7, not 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 people, 7 guys, double digits. That's
Yep.
bad.
Yep.
50% from 3. Oh my god.
And I might be wrong, but the guy OG Anunoby, he didn't play at all last finals, right? Or last whole playoffs, right?
He was out the entire season.
He was out the entire season, so this is his first showing in the playoffs. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he got
Well,
a
he
ring.
was-
He did get a ring, but for no reason.
But
But
he probably did get a ring. I don't know.
he did. I'm looking at
I
the.
don't know. No, because he's been on the team even before before Kawhi was there and after he left. So
Right, so he is.
why wouldn't he get? I mean,
Yeah, he got the ring. But he felt like maybe he didn't deserve the ring last year, but this year he's gonna show why he has the ring. It's good, man. So,
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted to say for that game. So you wanna move on to the next one?
yeah, this team is mad, man.
All right, next one.
Let's go. I want to show concern for my team, which is next.
Celtics
I don't
Sixers.
want to talk about this.
I'll leave the floor to you.
I don't know if you saw the news. We lost a key guy.
I heard. Yeah.
He's out for 4 weeks, which
Damn.
means he's out this series and possibly the entire series with Toronto.
With
I was
Toronto.
I was like, maybe not the entire series for Toronto. Maybe like he'll be there like Game 6 if we go to Game 6.
According to our
I mean,
predictions, I think yeah.
At least we'll go to Game 6. You put this picture there. As well.
because I knew the news was coming.
you put this picture there. You had to just put salt on the injury. What is it?
I had to,
Insult to injury. Sorry,
Insult to
insult to injury. Yeah.
oh man, no, but I didn't mean it. I mean, I think I got this picture before the news dropped, but
No,
yeah.
no, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's both funny and tragic. But
Yeah, but it's not all bad for you guys. You guys lead the series 1-0.
yeah, we're playing a game tonight. So there are upsides and downsides, of course, to this. The downsides are we're gonna lose a playmaker. I think that's important.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon's our playmaker, not our primary, but when Kemba is not on the floor, he makes it. He he's the engine. He makes things happen.
Yeah.
and then of course the young guys are gonna play more. I don't like the young guys, to be honest with you. They lack they lack uh, experience, I guess.
You know, I
And then
noticed
that's
something from this game. On the other side of the court, the 76ers gave you a problem in the first three quarters. If you remember, man, throughout the first three quarters, the Joel Embiid aside, you know, he obviously is going to show up. But guys like Shake Milton and Josh Richardson, when I saw the highlights, they didn't contribute much. But when they did, it's big time. You know, you could have easily lost that game if you guys didn't hold it on.
Yeah, and it was thanks to Gordon Hayward, as I go back to the initial point. Yeah, that's the downside. They're gonna play some with these guys that you mentioned, the young guys. They're mostly gonna struggle. The upsides is they're gonna get experience. You know,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
how to counter lack of experience is getting experience, which is playing with these guys, especially this squad, the Sixers. The specialty is not really offense, it's defense.
True.
Like the guys you mentioned, Richardson, Milton, Tobias Harris, and of course the traitor Horford.
Oh, he was
Also
balling.
mad,
Yeah, he
You know
was.
what's funny about what's funny about Horford? Like he had 6 points.
Yeah,
And
he did.
he made one dunk and he like made the flex like, dude, he had 6 points.
He had I know what you're talking about. The dunk that he did. No, he didn't dunk on the play that he did was get an
Yeah,
and one.
he out muscled some guy.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was. Probably
His
Tatum,
emotion is so good that he screamed out loud like a Tarzan, man. It was so funny. The way
He never did that with us. He never did that with us. I don't know.
you needed his intensity back in the Celtics days.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, 6 points. Chill. He had 6 more points than
Chill.
me.
yeah, he did. Even me.
Yes, that's that's 2 Steph Curry latter for you.
Yeah.
Just chill.
Yeah. How about Marcus Smart? Though Marcus Smart has only 2 points in that game.
Well, he's. I hate you.
No, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm looking at the stats right now.
No.
Yeah.
Did he? I don't know this. Let me check.
He was like absent for the game. I mean, he didn't show up that much because he scored 1 bucket. Marcus,
Yeah, it's gonna start this today. Yeah, 32 minutes, only 2 points.
yeah, that is him not showing up. So imagine him showing up. You guys are already winning a game, leading a series. Imagine he shows up. It's over.
Yeah, when the thing about Marcus Smart is even if he's not playing, even if he's not doing good offensively, defensively, he'll provide us with that.
Yeah, he will provide. Yeah, he will provide.
He will provide. Like this is deja vu all over again. Like 2 years ago, the one of the reasons we won was obviously not like, of course it was our collective effort, but offensively but defensively was a leader.
Yeah,
We've beaten them before 4-1 even. So
right.
that's why I have faith in this team that will bring it back and cause damage. So going back to the upsides, the Celtics gonna use Tatum more because he was out.
Yep.
Brown's gonna be used more. Kemba, God knows what's gonna happen to him, but I hope it's gonna be fine. I
Yeah,
hope he's fine. But we'll see.
we'll see. But with Jason Tatum, when he's hot, man. Just it looks like he couldn't miss.
He needs to average 30 this series.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure on a. Well, it's not his first rodeo,
Nah,
but yeah.
I mean, he averaged 30 before. I mean, remember, like I told you, like he averaged 35 after the All-Star break towards the shutdown. So if he can do that,
He can do it
this
again.
one,
Yeah.
he can do it again. No, regardless of pressure or not. That's how I feel.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, I would like to retract the 4-2 to 4-3.
Oh,
4-3 against Toronto. The Sixers will win. Like, I don't know by how much.
what? Wait, so in this series, you don't predict your own team to go through?
No, I do.
Okay.
I'm just retracting the prediction against the Raptors. The Raptors I said 4-2.
Oh,
Now I'm saying 4-3.
okay.
This series, a sweep is still possible, but it's gonna be hard.
You're gonna make Joel Embiid cry again, man. I don't want to see that, man. The man has been through a lot.
You know what's the solution for that? Join us. If you join us, we win.
Of course, yeah. If you can't beat him, join him. Look at what Kevin
Yeah.
Durant did. Yeah.
Do the thing.
Do the thing. So I don't know what you have to say about the next game, but you want to move on to that one?
What's the next game?
The next game is Clippers and Mavs. There's only one or two notable points from this game. One being how
The
rookie,
ejection.
oh yeah, how impressive a showing for this first-time young kid from Europe. I don't know what his name is, but he showed up.
Doncic.
Yeah. But he showed up, man. Luka showed up so much in this game. Even he didn't look like it was his first time in the playoffs. It looked like he's been a veteran for doing it for years, and he could have won that game. But Clippers just had the upper hand, man.
Oh my god, I opened something else. uh, yeah, you're right. He is a vet, to be fair with you.
42 for a first playoff game. That is seriously insane, man.
This guy averaged 30 in the season, man. 42 is nothing.
He's making it look easy, way.
Yeah, like even you said just now, he has experience. He played in the league since he was 17. 17. It's mad. 42 points. 9
42
assists,
points.
7 rebounds.
There was a
If-
controversy that happened with Kristaps Porzingis, right? I think in the game he got fouled out or something.
He wasn't even fouled out. He was ejected.
Ejected. Sorry. Yeah.
Ejected. Yeah. So what happened was he started out with Doncic having a scuffle with Marcus Morris. They were just like arguing a bit, and Marcus
Oh yes, that one. Yeah.
like came up to his face, and Porzingis saw that and he didn't like that, so
He shoved him. Oh.
he fought for his honor or whatever. So if he just kept quiet, they would have won this game easily, in my opinion. Not easily, but they could have won.
Yeah.
Look at like it's just 8 points.
It's just 8 points.
Yeah, I think they were leading the entire fourth quarter. I think also
Yep.
until the end.
Yeah. So that's an unfortunate incident that happened because Porzingis and Luka Doncic, the two combos, the European combos, they can kill the Clippers if they did it right.
Yeah, you know they need one more guy. This team. Like they need a trio. I'm thinking of a guy that matches with that.
Yeah.
Maybe a point guard.
Oh,
Point guard. I don't know who exactly yet, but I'll think about it.
Okay. Seth Curry showed up though in that game. Seth Curry looked like his older brother Steph, or younger brother Steph, whichever it is. But he hit a lot of threes.
Younger.
Younger.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, like he looked like if this Curry, if one Curry shows up, the other doesn't. This is the Curry that showed up this season.
Man, this family, man.
They're born with a 3-point hand.
Yeah, like I'm just projecting. That stuff like his son. His name is Cannon. Can you imagine him like in the NBA?
That name.
Drafted by the Warriors again.
Ooh, crazy. The future is crazy.
And his name is Cannon. All he does is shoot three. But this time he shoots from his side to the enemy side.
In that point,
the range is twice as much, twice as big.
By that time in the future, I'm going to predict that they're going to put a 5-point line just for this guy. 5-point line.
He's starting from where? From the parking lot?
From the parking lot. Where his father did it from the tunnel, but he did it from the parking lot.
Oh yeah, he did that. Yeah, he did that. Yeah.
Alright, so that's Clippers and Mavs. Moving on. Bucks Magic. Nothing much to say about this game.
Nothing that you want to say, or
nothing much that I want to say. I mean, yeah.
Okay. For me, I can say this. Did you know that the Bucks were full strength and the Magic wasn't? Did you know that?
The Bucks were full strength, but the Magic wasn't. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, Eric Gordon wasn't playing. And they won by 12.
By 12, crazy.
Yeah, so like I talked with one of my close friends, and he said, the Bucks will pull it back. It's no biggie for them.
No biggie.
Dude, they're not full strength and they beat them by 12. Imagine the full strength. Like, come on, do the maths.
Right.
do the
True.
maths.
True. You can't say that Giannis didn't show up because he showed up with 31 points. He did what he can, but yeah.
Like, maybe if we scored 15 and we could have won. That didn't happen, obviously. Right. How much did that donkey? The donkey scored. Cheap donkey. 14 only. 14.
14 only.
All star 14 points.
Okay. But are you mad that the Bucks didn't win this game, or were you supporting the Bucks in this series?
I didn't think that we'd struggle against this team because obviously, as I said before, the Magic are not full strength. And this is like the same thing to the Raptors last season, right? The Raptors won against the Magic and the Magic won this game. And they reverse swept them.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you think that this series would be like the Sixers and what was it? Was it Sixers and Raptors series when
last season?
Yeah, last season. Yeah.
It can happen, but we'll see.
Because that was super close. Yeah, time will tell.
Because the Magic won by a lucky shot by that guy Augustine that game. But this game is different. Like they were, you see the defense they put on. I mean, Giannis scored 31 still, but they still made him like earn it. they did what the Raptors did in the finals last season. You know, they clogged the paint, um, so that if he wants to pass it to an open guy, like a guy can easily just rip it away from him, something like so. Yeah,
Yeah. That's right.
if don't have the final solution for this, they will GG.
GG it is. All right. So that was Bucks Magic. It's the series to watch for both of us. What about the Pacers Heat series? Is that a series to watch, or do you not care?
Okay, next. Next. Oh, you put the thing there. Can you change the score as well, or you can only do that?
Well, this is the unupdated version. We'll update it as it goes. But Pacers Heat, nothing much to say. I mean, yeah, Jimmy Butler showed up, so that's why they won. No surprise there.
Yeah, they're the better team as expected.
Yeah. So
Rock,
yeah.
Rockets Thunder.
Even Rockets Thunder, I feel the same way. It's like no surprise. Even in our prediction last episode, we did a Rockets Thunder prediction. We said 4-2 or 4-3, but I remember me saying if it's 4-3, it's the Thunder. If it's 4-2, it's the Rockets. But right now, I really don't care. I don't care about the Rockets.
I don't care either.
Right. Okay, so
care.
the next one. Let's talk about this next one. Okay, man. I'm gonna. All right.
You're gonna vent, right?
I'm gonna
listen.
a bit of a vent. Okay, so going into Lakers Blazers.
I'm laughing already.
I was so excited just for the prospect of, a couple of high school kids. I don't know, maybe if you heard of them before by the name of Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James. A couple of high school kids, year 17. I was so excited for the concept that guys who met from Cavs Denver and then Miami Knicks and then right now in Lakers and Portland, they met over time throughout their careers, 17 years in the league. I'm like, okay, so this is going to be a good series. This is going to be an exciting series. Even before the series, LeBron said about Damian Lillard, he gave props to this guy. He's like, Dame is the future. Dame is Dame time, whatever it is, right? So when you get into the series and you saw this game one, you can understand. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Lakers, first of all, for losing. I'm going to get that out of the way because looking at what Blazers can do, I understand why Lakers lost. I understand why. Because they just outplayed us in all the possible ways. Dame showed up, Melo showed up, so I cannot be mad at people for being better than us. We just have to be better than them, right? So
Well, what do you mean by outplayed? I think I know what you mean, but can you clarify on that, if you can?
offensively
Please.
and defensively, okay, so I'm looking at the stats. I'm pulling out the stats just to make it clear, right? First quarter, we already get beat. Second, we outplayed them a bit. Third and fourth, we get outplayed again. So we are not consistent for all the. Okay, we're not consistent with at least one quarter. I'm not mad, but all 3 quarters before the third and fourth quarter, the second half especially, we dropped the ball on the second half entirely. I don't know whether that's because Dwight Howard broke the rim. There was a video that Dwight Howard broke the rim after the second half. He was dunking and then the rim was like sang like that. The rim was a bit lowered, so they had to fix that up. But just because we lost momentum after going in the halftime break, I thought we cannot afford to lose that much. Braun only had 23. Anthony Davis is the leading scorer for the Lakers team. Melo had 11 points, but they was drilling the threes when he needed to. And then, as usual, Dame showed up. Damian Lillard had 34. So about that game, I can't be too mad, but I know that. And I said to you this last episode, I'm going to give the Blazers 2 games, until 2-0. We're going to drop the ball again next game, but then we're going to reverse sweep. That's what I predict.
Oh, so you're saying they will win again?
Yep.
One more game.
Yep.
Maybe not next game, but another game.
Yeah.
And then we were sweep.
Yeah, that's what I predict, and I believe it now more than
Okay.
ever. Yeah.
Is this just blind faith or in LeBron or blind faith in the Lakers in general? Like,
I almost
I'm not roasting you. I'm just
no way.
gathering that out.
I'm going to bring up
Gathering
something
that
else. You reminded me of this thing that I saw. Lakers made an announcement that if they make it past the first round, they will wear a special jersey, a black and yellow jersey in honor of Kobe Bryant. If they make it past the first round, they will wear that thing for I believe the whole next round or the whole next until the end. But there was a comment below the news that I read. Somebody said, "Yeah, we're never going to see those black jerseys because they don't believe that Lakers is going to beat the Blazers past round one." So, in terms,
so you're excited to see that, so that's why.
yeah, no, I'm not excited to see that.
Possible.
I believe that it's a funny comment because there's a strong possibility that we might not get to see those black jerseys because they're gonna.
Okay. Well, you're at least realistic. Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of should I be worried that is it blind faith? Is it not blind faith? I think that it's not 100% blind faith because it's only the first game, right? It's only the first game, so I believe that everybody else will step up in the upcoming games. So it's half and half, I can say. Yeah, half and half blind faith and just loyalty to the team.
I think what you just described was blind faith, but this is why. I'm not gonna defend. Yeah, I'm gonna defend the Trailblazers because a lot of people have been saying this, like they've been discussing this. If you compare the games they've had, both of them, ever since the season restarted, I think the Lakers only won 3 out of 8. Okay. And the Trailblazers won 6 out of 8. And when they had to, if they lost one more game,
yeah, they were out.
they're out. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, ever since the season restarted, the Trailblazers have been in this mindset that they are on a mission,
Yep.
So I think that's like a big factor in this.
Yep, they wanted to make a
So
statement.
not even 8 games, 9 games they're playing game. So with this 10 games played, they 8 out of 10 games they had so far, they showed that.
Oof, that's crazy. That's a consistent team. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the game.
I mean,
Yeah.
like who like the problem with the Lakers is their shot making ability. So who, like, what would you recommend them to
From
make
watching,
adjustment?
yeah, from watching the games, I can see a more, I think a bigger role can be given to the shooters, Danny Green and Kyle Kuzma. If he scored 14 in the last game, I don't know if
Oh my God, KCP had 1 point.
he had 1 point. So it so that
Oh my God. I didn't realize what triple single. Charles Barkley would laugh at this.
a single point. He scored a single point, and that's only by a free throw. How do you get a single point otherwise? So that's the thing. They need to shoot better. So they need to put a lot of kickouts to the 3 guys if they can, because that's what Trailblazers have been doing and killing us with the same tactic. Because you got guys like Melo and Lillard outside. Lillard is hitting shots from the logo, bro. Logo Lillard, like Steph Curry. Yeah.
True.
So with that, we're not defending their 3, so might as well give our own threes. We had 5 out of 32 three-pointers hit, and that is a stupid
Correct.
stat. It's a stat that makes you embarrassed by being a Lakers fan. But you know, the most loyal fans are the most they're the most angry fans. Yeah.
Look, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. LeBron James, triple double is no joke. 23, 16, 17.
Triple double.
What more do you want?
First game, triple double. Yeah.
if guys made shots, it would have been 30 assists.
I swear. Yeah.
It could have been right. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, look at the
Yeah,
stats
yeah.
also. They lost. The Trailblazers had more turnovers and they still won the game. We didn't,
Yeah,
capitalize.
Yeah, defensively. Yeah, man. Now I think they should focus more on offense.
Hmm.
And with that being said, I think they should play. Like what's the use of getting J.R. Smith if you're not gonna use it?
Right.
The number
why
one
play
seed
Caruso?
out west, the
Put
Los
Ramos 2
Angeles
points.
Lakers.
That Kuzma.
Charles Barkley called Kuzma the wild card in this series, and I don't believe that he's gonna be it. Honestly, I believe that if he's gonna show up, he'll show up, but I wouldn't call him a wild card.
And the wild card is for USAD, and it's an average 40 if you want to win the series. And LeBron needs to help you with that. He
Yeah.
needs to be healthy, of course. That's another criteria.
And we can't afford to have guys scoring 1 point, 2 points. No, man. Dwight Howard had 4 points. That's it. That's it, man.
Dude, why you put that? That's the thing. You're putting more forwards than guards. That's why you're not making shots. Your forwards can't make shots, except with James and Davis.
Right. So with this Lakers loss, both the first seed in the West and in the East, they lost their first games. Lakers lost their first game, Bucks lost their first games. So they are, they're turning the tables on themselves, I guess.
Yeah, they should maybe change their rotation. I think they should consider changing the rotation.
Right.
But I mean, we both agree on that, at least.
Yeah.
And for your sake, you need to win to see. Like that jersey, is it for the entire series or just one game?
I believe that, past the first round, I think they'll wait for the whole of second round, and maybe from that they'll make another jersey swap, but I don't know how long they're going to wear it for. But if it's any indication, the last time LeBron wore a black jersey, he won the he won the championship. So I believe with LeBron and a black jersey, I think it's a good sight to see, man. It's going to go dark.
Is it out yet?
There's a picture, I think, Lakers black jersey. Because the last time LeBron wore black is the 2016 finals with the Cavs and Miami also. So
Cavs.
yeah, so he wore black jerseys the last times he won championships.
Looks cool.
Looks cool, and it's a good tribute as well. So I really hope that I get to see that jersey. But the Blazers are not making it easy on us. That's what I think. We have another game on Friday. You have another game today. I mean, the upcoming day.
So you want to do another show this week or no?
Let's see let's run down the upcoming games. Game 2, Celtics and Sixers tomorrow at 6:30 for me and 1:30 a.m. for you, I guess. So
No, it's just like a question. I don't know.
Friday. Let's do another one with Lakers and Blazers, but they're playing on Friday, right? So we can do the same thing on Monday as well, the next Monday, so we can cover the whole of second round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, the whole of second round, because it's just another week of possibly heartbreak or heart loss, man. I don't know what to say.
So, can you repeat what you said before? If they lost game 2, you're gonna change your tone, or are you gonna keep the same, keep that blind faith going?
Okay, so because I predicted this, first 2 games, I'm gonna give them the space. So up to game 2, I'm still gonna stick to my words. Up to game 2, I'll be like, okay, game 2, 2-0. But then I said reverse sweep. So by game 3, if I don't say it 2-1, I lost. I already lost. I already lost all the faith in the Lakers. So much for LeBron being locked in and all, but you can't do it alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So okay. So the worst case scenario, Lakers Blazers is a series that I lost hope in. I'm gonna jump the bandwagon, and for the West side, I'm gonna jump on the Clippers game, or possibly that's the East side. Yeah, Celtics. I'm with the East. But for the West, I'm possibly gonna jump on either the Mavericks Clippers series, or I don't know, possibly the Nuggets Jazz series, because that looks like an interesting series.
I mean, they're not gonna let. I mean, I might jinx it, but I'll just say anyway. I don't think they're gonna let the same thing happen again. Let D-Mitch explode.
You thought that was a fluke?
Dude, like even Jokic had no answer for this guy. Like, how so we are talented PSG and it's like good, like this guy. He's garbage play forward, they can sure they can go to the hole. Like, imagine how Westbrook plays, but
Right.
basically like how Westbrook plays, like it's almost the same. Almost.
It is almost the same. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. If they win next game, then it'll be next series, because definitely they can get one at least.
So
It's the same.
yeah, for second round, right? What do you predict in your Celtics Sixers series? You predict anything special coming out of the Sixers? No.
Either Tatum or Embiid will pop off. But for my team's sake, I think I want Tatum to explode at
Yeah.
least 40,
Oof.
maybe 40, at least 40. Yeah,
That's crazy.
destroy them.
Yeah, I'm with you with that. But
Yes.
Raptors Nets is as well a series that I'm keeping my close eye on, because if the Raptors win, they're gonna face you, and if Raptors go up against the Celtics, I'm gonna have to go against you. I'm gonna say Raptors, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we both agree. At least we both agree it's a 7-game series.
Yes, yes, for sure.
Regardless.
Yeah,
Regardless.
it's gonna be entertaining.
Which you and I both look forward to. Maybe the show will be more interesting. For the
Right.
first time, we're not on the same page. We're actually on different ends of the team.
Of the spectrum. I'm gonna throw away the Heat Pacers series and the Bucks Magic series, because whoever comes out of those series and they end up with Celtics or Raptors, they're not gonna make it. So I'm not gonna even consider them at all.
What?
The Heat
The
Heat Pacers series or the Bucks Magic series, because no matter who
I
they
think
yeah
I predicted the Heat to beat the Bucks in the second round.
I did, didn't I? Or did you as well?
Yeah, 4-3. Did
Yeah.
you?
I think I also predicted the Heat because yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like Giannis.
Yeah.
Like the donkey. Don't like
The donkey. That's your problem with the donkey.
Dude, like 2 years ago, the first round, this guy made shots from the parking lot and he made a donkey face. So I was
Ever
laughing.
since then, yeah.
I can imagine the donkey from Shrek. Is picture that.
Yeah, man, Eddie Murphy way.
Yeah,
Oh man. So it's gonna
It's
be
copy-paste.
interesting, yeah. Copy paste. Which series besides the Raptors? That's the that's next round. But this first round, do you predict any series that goes into 7?
Could go 7, maybe. I don't think any team will. Like for me, max is 6.
Max
Every
is 6.
series. Max
Okay.
is 6. Max is
Yeah.
6 because we're sweeping the Sixers. The Bucks will at least go for 1. The Raptors will be sweeping as well. Maybe the man will go for 2. We'll see. Maybe a sweep as well. Because the seeding doesn't matter, man. The seeding
No, yeah.
is nothing. Have you played like a tournament before? Like a badminton or volleyball, like in a club? Have you seen like a tournament like in a club?
No.
Yeah, but I'll just paint a picture for you. Like if you go to the same club, to the club you always go to for the sports, it's basically this
Ah.
playoff.
Right.
Yeah, you're not going to any club facility. It's just
Right.
one club.
It's just one.
In
Yes.
this place is Orlando, so the ambiance is obviously different.
Right.
It's
The
very
magic bubble.
different.
Orlando
Yeah,
bubble.
so,
Yeah.
yeah. For example, what happened to your Lakers? What happened to the Bucks?
Right.
What happened to the Pacers?
Right. So no one has home court advantage. No one has the fans to cheer them on, give them extra boost of energy. It's all the same place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And home court advantage can be a big thing when it comes to the playoffs because just look at what the Warriors have the loudest arena in the whole league. So if anyone is up against the Warriors, they're going to be intimidated by their fans, the energy that they have. But
Yeah,
that's another conversation.
Massive.
So
Do you know why Charles Barkley hates Skip Bayless? Do you know?
maybe because he has he usually makes these hot takes that are not really hot takes. They're just like crappy takes. I don't know.
I think he makes absurd takes that Charles Barkley doesn't think he's qualified to say. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he says maybe he says, "Oh, Kobe Bryant is not top 10 player." Amen.
Yeah, just to get the controversy going on.
Amen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Something like that.
So when you hear those kind of takes, what do you think? Do you think that the person is like mad, crazy for giving, or just having attention-seeking capabilities? Like, oh, he just wants people to talk about it because blah 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 blah.
Not always. I'll use Max Kellerman as an example. For the not always part. he always says that Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the world. I don't know. He always says ever since he won the championship with the Raptors, he always says that.
I think I've heard it once or twice. Yeah.
And then he said that if he stayed in Toronto, he could have repeated with the same squad and everything. That I'm leaning. Okay, let's go like the two parts here. Like the best player in the world. Okay, I get it. Like, dude, I mean the chill. Like, dude, like, there are two players that I would still put above that. KD and LeBron.
Yep, agreed.
Offensively, I don't think Kawhi is in the same class as KD. Like, KD is mad. He can pull up from your auntie's house.
Yep.
He can pull up, no problem. And LeBron, he has experience in leading. He led the Miami. He led the Cleveland. Right. Every city he went to, he won one. And if you go back to his resume, Kawhi's resume, the first championship he had 3 Hall of Famers on his team. Of course,
Oh right. Yes. Yeah.
Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker.
The original big three. Yeah.
Like, come on. You have to be absurd if you don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man.
The second one, of course, you and I both know why. The number one reason why they won. I mean, let's be honest. Warriors were not full strength, and I predicted it. Like the only
way, yeah.
The only thing that can stop them is themselves, and that did happen. Like, I'm knock on wood. I didn't wish it, but it did happen anyway.
But you're right. Yeah, because of the strength.
But I wouldn't. Like, I understand why he felt that way. My family to say that he's the best player in the world by any time, and where he's coming from. But I think he has still a lot more to prove, in my opinion.
For me, it's a case of sometimes when people say these they make these claims of best player in the world, blah blah blah. It's more of these. If the word for it is, what was the word? Recency bias. Like, what have you done for me lately? Meaning, if you did good lately, yeah, right. If you did good, meaning like, oh, you're the best in the world because you just did a good thing right now. But you don't know whether he's been consistent. There's a lot of factors that go into best player in the world. Like MJ, people call him best player of all time, not just because he won 6 finals, because he's shown consistency throughout his whole career.
Yeah, average 30 those 6 years, those 6 championships.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, that's obviously one. And of course, like, he is a killer as well. Like,
He's a killer, yeah.
It'll make you cry. Imagine Embiid play against him. Game 1 already crying.
Oh man, that's a different Bulls team. Now, this era of Bulls is not really.
Yeah, the Bulls team. They're tough.
Yeah.
But Skip's takes are sometimes. I mean, like, I've heard you know what you said about getting attention. That's actually like almost true. You know? I mean, sometimes it's sad to hear that. I always say that.
That's the thing.
But like, I've heard like 2 sides from it, especially from Skip. Like, I heard people say he's just doing it for the content, also to get attention. And I heard also he actually researches his his uh, his arguments and all that. Yes,
You mean like,
something like that.
yeah, you mean he makes these crazy takes and then finds arguments to support his crazy takes?
Yeah, like did you watch that Cold as Balls with Kevin Hart
Oh, which one?
when he was there? Skip was
Oh, when
there.
Skip was there? No, no, no. Obviously, I watched the one with Anna Kendrick.
Oh,
Wait,
so
yeah,
no, no, that's
No.
that's what the fit.
yeah, that's the
you're talking
that's
about what the
thing.
fit.
Yeah,
Cold as Balls where they
with then,
sit in
sorry,
a
not
cold
Kendrick,
tub, yeah.
the Bella Twins, the WWE wrestlers. Yeah, I watched that one. Yeah.
I like that. I like that choice.
So yeah, so what did
Yeah.
Skip say? Yeah.
And you know he has a hatred towards LeBron, right? Like he doesn't say it publicly, but he
Man.
can tell implicitly, like the way he says, the stats he brings. The stats he brings are not the good ones, you know.
Not the good one, never the good ones.
Yeah, especially he put up different defense efficiency ratings. He ranked 300 something.
What is that? What is that?
Yeah, but get up, man. Okay, doesn't play defense anymore. Yeah, why? Old, man. Let the guys.
But I want to see this episode just to
Stop.
see what Kevin Hart says about all this.
Just see, like, I'll link you the thing.
Okay.
I'll link you the thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just. Most of the time I give the idea a chance, and then if it's absurd, like I hit the next this. That one that one I cannot take.
Yeah.
The next Kevin Durant, the next.
The next that. Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
I'll just link it now.
All
That's
right.
it for the show.
I think that would be it, man. That would be it. If you have anything final thoughts to add.
The Celtics will win the championship.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. He said the Celtics. He really said the Celtics.
We're gonna lose first round. It's gonna be on me.
Oh man, don't jinx it. Yeah.
We're gonna. So mad.
Okay, so if he made this bold prediction, I'm gonna fire back with my own prediction. I will never get to see the Lakers in black jersey. That's my prediction.
Reverse sweep.
Reverse sweep. Yeah.
Friday will be a reverse sweep.
Oh, it's gonna be the beginning of reverse sweep. We'll see. But that will do it for this episode, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more up-to-date news on the 2020 NBA playoffs. He's Fico and I'm Azrin. We'll see you next time.
Celtics will win.
This has been another episode of All the Way with A&A.
Brought to you by Azrin and Alfico. On to the next one. See you soon.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. The last take. Yeah. I think